Okay, we're going to try something a little different today. I'm live on 3 platforms, so we'll see if we have any hiccups. But hey, good morning. It is Wednesday, which means it's time for What's Next Wednesday. My name is Michael Highland. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a doctor of physical therapy. I own Highland Physical Therapy and Wellness, but also am the host of the Parkinson's Disease Education YouTube channel and podcast. And today it's time for What's Next Wednesday, which is an opportunity for us to update you on some upcoming content on the channel / podcast, and an opportunity to visit a little bit. If you're here live, let me know if you're here in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. So I'll go right into it since we're here. We're going to be covering some new material, and I wanted to share with you a new format that I'm going to be sharing videos with you on the channel. And looks like my Facebook Live failed. I'll have to do a second video. Oh well. But we're here on Instagram up here, and then YouTube down here. So technology, right? So coming up on the video, you might have seen, or on the channel rather, you might have seen, if you're on the YouTube channel, that I did a poll recently, and maybe on Facebook Live I did this as well, a poll about whether you would prefer to do a reaction video of the film Shaking Hands with the Devil. It's about a gentleman with Parkinson's in oh gosh, is it Uganda? I forget which African country now, but I think it was Uganda. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, he's in Africa, and he's a gentleman with Parkinson's, and he's looking at kind of the stigma associated with Parkinson's disease in countries where they don't really understand that, especially when religious beliefs will say that basically cause people to think that it's like possession or demonic activity or evil. And so it's a really big problem in some countries where people with Parkinson's disease are shunned because of lack of medical understanding or thinking mistakenly that it is a sign of evil manifesting. So I got positive responses to doing a reaction video to that. It's a 15-minute film, so I'll try to stay out of the way and let the film speak for itself. But I haven't watched it yet because I want to do a genuine, candid reaction to it, and I really am excited to do that. So that's going to be coming up soon. But I realized that I haven't done as much material recently on regular education, so I'm going to do a video before that releases. And that's going to be about protein and interference with levodopa absorption in persons with Parkinson's. And that is going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks, probably week from today, or sorry, not week from today, week from Saturday. This coming week, I have a surprise for you on the channel. There is a new video I did of my first reaction video. It's a shorter, relatively short one. And it's it's a reaction to a 5-minute video about questions regarding Parkinson's disease on the National Physical Therapy Examination. That's the board exam we take in the United States. And so it's a colleague of mine, Jimmy McKay, Dr. McKay, and he did this little video on his channel. So that was a members-only video for early access, but now it is a premiere that's scheduled for this Friday. I'm going to do fun Fridays for reactions, I guess. So Fridays for reactions, Saturdays for regular releases. So at least that's the plan right now. But that's essentially what's coming up in the next week or two. This coming Friday, we got the reaction of Jimmy McKay's video of unveiling the secrets of Parkinson's disease on the NPTE, and which I thought it was really kind of a neat thing that he did. And even bringing that topic up. And then, as I said, covering protein absorption and or protein interfering with levodopa absorption. And like I say, my plan is to release that as a podcast and YouTube simulcast Saturday, a week from this Saturday. If that was clear. That was pretty much it on new material. The reaction video, again, I'm probably going to release that after the next video on levodopa and protein. So we're on a pretty good schedule. I'm pretty much doing the regular stuff, the interviews and the regular material every other week, and now I'm going to try to do the reaction videos on a similar schedule. And as long as I can keep that momentum going, we're going to do that. So um, the other thing I wanted to share with you is I did another interview recently that I'm really excited to share. Uh, I am not going to give you a lot of details yet because I want you to look for that, and I'll try to make another announcement about it here on the What's Next Wednesday film. But let's see, where was I going with that? Oh, so there's a gentleman with Parkinson's disease. His name is Frank Antonicelli, or Antonicelli, if you want to be really proper with the Italian. But he actually even calls himself Antonicelli. So, but he's a gentleman from Pennsylvania who has Parkinson's, and he has an audio book. That he and his movement disorder specialist, neurologist, released to the public not too long ago. And the book is called Embracing Parkinson's. And it's a great message. And I loved the conversation that Frank and I had. And I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you in the next few weeks. Probably, actually, it might not even be till November, but I wanted to go ahead and tell you that that's coming. And just to get a little excitement going for that. And Mary, hi Mary, good to see you, and thanks for joining. She said, first time here is YouTube. Parkinson's onset 5 years ago, and 67. Well, welcome to the channel, Mary, and I thank you for joining live today. And I hope that you're getting some good information on the channel. I do try to make it as relevant as possible. If you're watching on Instagram, you can find links to the YouTube channel and podcast in the bio, link in bio. We have a link tree that you can find, and I believe also in the bio we do have direct links to the channel at this point. But yeah, Mary, let me know if you have any questions at any point. I'm usually online and get notifications of comments and questions, so be happy to address anything at any point, and leave your comments in the questions in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. And just as a brief plug for our memberships, we do have a membership level on the YouTube channel called Members Q&A, Priority Q&A, and that's basically an opportunity for anybody that wants to ask a question in the comment section. That will be a highlighted comment that I can comment on in a video format instead of just typing out a response. So members priority Q&A, those questions will get answered as soon as possible in a video format within another video, basically. And I'll give a shout out to whoever that member is who asked the question. So obviously that's completely optional, but it's something available that we have. So thank you all for watching live, Mary, and I got Shannon on Instagram, and anybody else that watches the replay, comment replay or hashtag replay, whatever you want to say. And I'm going to jump over on Facebook and try to do this live again. For some reason, it didn't work. So Mary says it took about 5 years. I'm assuming you mean 5 years to get diagnosed. And yeah, unfortunately, it does take some time. And I have a brief soapbox to get on that topic, Mary, if you'll bear with me, is a lot of times the response in the medical world, sometimes, to a person with Parkinson's who's experiencing perhaps early onset symptoms that aren't as obvious, often the response I've heard about that's almost heartbreaking is where a physician or a doctor, somebody of authority and knowledge, basically says, "Well, you don't look sick." I can't imagine wanting to be a doctor and treating people like that. So that's unfortunately sometimes a barrier to diagnosis. Official diagnosis is kind of like they don't even want to look past the surface. So I don't know what your experience was, Mary, but hopefully not that. But it does take some time to get diagnosed in some cases because a lot of times the physical symptoms aren't as obvious, and it might be a little bit more of the non-motor non-movement symptoms that you're experiencing at first. So, but I'm glad that you got an official diagnosis so that you know kind of what to do to tackle it, to move forward, and get treatment options. So knowledge is power. I'm gonna end it there. I don't want to take too much more of your time. So thank you for watching live, and I will see you in a week or so. I'm not doing this every week, but maybe let's say a week or 2 weeks uh, in that range, and I'll be on here for another What's Next Wednesday. So thanks for watching again, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.